Hi guys, welcome to the Blitz Beginner tier list. Today I'm gonna make a video on the best tier, the best kits for beginners. This is a tier list. This is totally my opinion. Feel free to correct me in the comments if you think I'm wrong, but like I don't care. Well, yeah, let's get into it. So I'll first start with Archer. I've given Archer A tier just because like you get a bow, which is a pretty good weapon honestly, very early on, and at level 6 you get power 1 and a diamond helmet with leather on the side, but you can loot. So I honestly think it's a great kit. Then for armor, I put armor at I think I put it at C tier because it doesn't really have much going for it. Well, if you start to get to level 7, you start getting a little bit better, but that's not very much. So I also think it's not really a good first kit. Well, yeah, I'll keep it at C. And then we have Baker. Baker, honestly, awesome kit to begin with. Just straight up S tier, hands down, best kit to begin with. At level 5, you get three of the potions that level 10 gets as well. These are the same potions, and they're really good. Then Fisherman, like armor, doesn't have anything going for it. So I'm going to put it around. I think it's a little bit worse, seeing you get sharp 4 at level 8, and that's not even good. So, well, you get a right armor, but it's not a good kit in my opinion. Then you have Guardian. Honestly, Guardian is a pretty good kit. So I think I'll put it at A tier. Cause like you get health boost potions for 20 minutes, which is basically just 2 more hearts the entire game. It's pretty good, and you get pretty good gear, but just a health potion makes it worth it in my opinion. And then you have Hunter, and I think I'll put Hunter at B tier, cause you get a bow, a wooden sword, 16 arrows, and then a splash potion of speed for 8 seconds. The splash potion of speed can actually be a game changer, and like I said, the bow is just a great weapon. So I put it at B, but be really careful and make sure to get a good chest route. I'll put a link in for a guide how to play Blitz and with chest routes in the description below. So you can check it out because you're gonna need good chest routes if you want to win with low level kits as a beginner. Then you have Hype Train. Well, it's Hype Train. It has nothing going for it but to be a meme, so I'll have to put it at an F tier. Knight. Well, it has a little bit. It's alright to start with. Like at level 5 you get a stone sword. You don't get that with many weapons, with many kits. And you get like full gold. I mean, that's alright for a beginner kit, but definitely not worth going up to level 10 for. And then we have Meatmaster. And well, Meatmaster at level 6 gets a diamond helmet and a pair of boots and food, so it has armor protection already, and that's why I think it should be up there at B2, because it's a good kit and it's a good level 10 as well. And then you have Scout. Scout, again, you need a chest route, but you get so many potions and it's honestly really good. So as a starter kit, so I put that one at A tier. And then we have spell. You get a you well, spell has nothing going for it again. Like only at level 8 you get a sharp one iron pickaxe, which isn't even good. So I'm gonna put it at F tier. And then we'll start to go getting to the advanced kits. I'll go a little bit more rough on these ones because they cost coins to unlock and you need to be a level. And then we have Iraq. Well, Iraq is 30,000 coins to unlock and you need to beat level 25. So I honestly, it doesn't have anything up until level 8. So it's not a good kit. It's not a good beginner kit in my opinion. So you need to put 30k coins and then like 200k coins total to get like a good kit. So it's not for beginners in my opinion. So I'm going to put it at E tier. And then Astro. Well, Astro gets feather falling pretty early on. Like it gets at level 6 it gets resistance potions and feather falling 4, which I mean it's alright. But it's still 30,000 coins to unlock, so I'll put it at D tier. Then we have Blaze, 20k coins, and network level 20. Well, Blaze still rocks a wooden axe until like level 7. Like you get a wooden sword with it, which isn't really good. The kit doesn't have much but a little flame, but flame can be very useful. So I'm going to put it, if I can find it, I'll put it in C tier. Seeing flame is pretty overpowered. Then we have Creeper Tamer, 30,000 coins and network level 15. Creeper, I mean, it's good. It doesn't get a good weapon, so you need a chest route, but you get a golden chest plate, some TNT, and creepers, which I mean, that's pretty good. So I've put creeper in C tier as well. Then you have farmer. It costs 10 key coins, so you need to be level 35. Oh, farmer really still doesn't have much to go for. It only gets a stone sword at level 8. Yeah, that's about it. You get some eggs, but like you don't get any good armor or anything. So I've put farmer on D tier. Then we have florist, 10k coins and level 10, so pretty low requirements to get it. It gets a stone axe very early on, and it gets alright gear, but florist is just not a good kit. So I decided to put it at D tier. And then you have Golem, level 75 and 25k coins. Golem, not a good kit. If you're level 75 and you have 25k coins, I mean, it's a good kit to play when you're level 10, but it has nothing, absolutely nothing, to level 9, and then it's not even good. So I've put Golem as beginner kit as a D, just because of the 10. The 10 is honestly really good, but I wouldn't recommend it. Then we have Horse Saber. Well, Horse has nothing like most kids do up until level 7, and it costs 100k coins, and you need to be level 45 to unlock it. So I'll have to put Horse at F tier just because it has nothing and it costs so many coins. Like you don't have 100k as a starter. Then Joki. Joki has well, it gets good gear and it counters any mob. Uh, so honestly, at level 6, it gets a chain chest plate, unbreaking leggings, and and a jokey. Uh, and it's 5k to unlock and no level limit, so if you level 1 you can unlock jokey if you want to. So jokey, it's going on B because it's a good kit to start with, but not so good to finish with as a level 10. 30,000 coins and level 25 for Necromancer. Necromancer, well, it's a good level 10, and the Prestige 2 is arguably the best kit in the game. But as a beginner, you don't get a weapon till very late, and the weapon isn't good either. You don't get much armor either. So, Necro, I'm gonna have to put it very low. Because, well, you get nothing but 2 zombies, and it's just not good. And then we have Paladin. Paladin is 20k coins and level 10 to unlock. And at level 6, you can get a wooden sword, golden chestplate, iron helmet, and splash potion of healing. The splash potion of healing is very good. At level 7, you get 2, which is even better. So honestly, I think Paladin is one of the better kits to start with, seeing it's a very good level 10 as well. So yeah, it's very good to start with. And then we have Pikmin at 10k coins to unlock, and you need to be level 10. Well, you always get a Pikmin spawn egg, so it's alright, but you don't get a good weapon. You get a 4 attack damage weapon until level 8, which is very bad. The armor is pretty much non-existent, but you get 2 splash potions of instant damage, which are actually good. So I've decided to put it at C tier just because of the low cost to unlock it in a low level. Then we have Reaper, 10k coins at level 45. Oh, Reaper gets pretty much nothing till around level 7, which when it's at level 7 it's still very easy to kill. You honestly need this kit at level 9 or 10 for it to be viable. So I've decided to put Reaper at D tier just because you still get a potion. And then we have Red Dragon. Red Dragon, it's 50k coins and it's level 35, and it gets absolutely nothing for the first till level 8. It starts getting a flint steel and a little bit of armor, but like at level 7 I wouldn't recommend it at all. It's honestly not a good kit, so I think I'll be putting it in E tier because of the expensive cost of the kit. A rogue is 30k coins and level 20. Broke. Again, it doesn't have very much, but you get a 3-second potion of weakness 3. I mean a 9-second potion with a number T3 wooden sword at level 5, and the wooden sword can basically when you fight easily on maps like Kilum, so it's situational. But the weakness part is good, and it actually reduces damage by a lot. So I would put it at D tier just because the unlock price is so high. Then we have Shadow. Shadow starts getting a blindness potion at level 3, which is really good in my opinion. Uh, and it's a really good level 10 as well. Like, if you know how to debuff, I would very much recommend this kit. Um, it doesn't have much going for it after the blindness potions on lower levels, so I'll have to put it in C, because it would have been higher if it just had more going for it. Then we have Slime. 20k coins to unlock level 15. It's a little bit on the expensive side to unlock, but at, at level 6 you get an iron helmet with projectile protection 4, which is good because bows pretty much don't do any damage. And you get 3 splash potions of slowness and a stone and an iron axe, which is honestly good. Like, the slowness is really helpful to fight people, and you get to use slimes, which can be helpful as well. So I would put this at B tier. Well, I'll put it at the top of C tier, cause I'm not sure. And then Snowman. Sorry, but for a beginner kit, never get Snowman. Snowman is legit the worst beginner kit. It gets nothing to level 9. It costs 400k coins to unlock, and it's basically not a beginner kit. Then we have Tim. 40,000k coins and level 25, and basically you sword and you just get a wooden sword and XP bottles till level 7, and then you start getting your iron leggings, your stone swords, and well, I don't think it's good. Tim 10 as a level 10 is not good either, and you just get nothing, so I would put it at E tier, to be honest. Then we have Dogs. It costs 30k coins and it's network level 25. And you already get 3 splash potions of poison for only 3 seconds, but that's still very nice to PvP with. And you get a regen potion for 6 seconds, which is good. And this is only at level 5. And I think it's got potential. It very much does. So I'll put it high C tier. Then we have Troll. Troll is just not good. I mean, it's just a troll kit, so I'll have to put it at F tier. And then we have Wolf Tamer. Wolf Tamer costs 40k coins and work level 25. I mean 20. And you basically get nothing up until level 7, where you start getting diamond boots with protection and some wolves, like 3 of them. But before that, it just has wolves, which are easy to kill, and you have no armor at all, so it's not good. So wolf would be honestly an E tier for me, just because of the hefty unlock prize. Then we have Ranger. Ranger, well, it's a good kit, but 1000 bow kills when you're a non who just started to play the game, it's not good. You're not gonna get it. So, well, yeah, that's not good. Then Donkey. If you can meet the requirements for Donkey, it's basically a free level 10. Because Donkey 1 equals Donkey 10, you'll get the same loot. It's a good kit. It's above average, but it's nothing special. Then we have Viking. Well, it got a little bit of armor. It gets a boat, but for the rest it does nothing. So I'll have to put it D tier. Then we have Warrior. Warrior, it's a free level 10 as well. if you look, it's easy to play, it's easier to understand, but I'll have to put it at A tier just because you need to kill 1,000 players to unlock it. Uh, if that level requirement wasn't there, I would have put it at S tier, but sadly I can't. And well, basically, my recommendation would be play Baker till you unlock Warrior, then play Warrior, because Warrior levels up with XP, so you don't need to put coins into it to level it up. So you can just play Baker till you unlock Warrior, and then just play Warrior and you get coins to upgrade Baker, and then you can get basically 2 level 10s at once, just with that strategy. And it's honestly the best way to start Blitz, in my opinion, because Warrior is really fucking good. Then we have Phoenix. I'll have to put this in F tier, just because you need to unlock almost every kit to basically just do anything with it, which is way too many coins. You're not going to have it. It's not good. And then we have Warlock. Warlock is really good in my opinion for a starter player because it's not many coins to unlock. And at level 5, it gets an iron body. Just an iron body in general is very good in my opinion, so that's why I'll put it in C tier. And then we have Diver. Diver, very good when it's in the right environment. It gets Depth Sprider 2 at level 5, which is good. So I'll put it in C tier just because it's really situational, and it's not that good to start with because you need something else to rely on. So well, basically that was my tier list. If you would make any changes, please let me know. And thanks for watching.